Alright, so Nintendo Music is honestly my favorite music app. I wonder why. Anyway, I think this app has gone from okay to actually pretty good in the year plus it's been out. So I thought, hey, I really like this app. What if I did a video predicting what music will be added in 2026? And now we are here. So, with that out of the way, let's get to the video. Alright, so for January, there is 4 weeks. For the first week, I think I'll put Kirby Dream Land 2. I put this here because we already have the first one, and HAL Labs is actually pretty generous with their Kirby content all around. For the second week, I put Wario World in. We just got Wario World for the GameCube NSO, and the soundtrack is actually better than I thought, so that's why it's here. And also because of the Goofy Alpars music. For the third week, I think we're gonna get another GameCube game, and that is F-Zero GX. The reason? I don't know, I just kinda like the title screen music. And finally, for the final week of January, I think we'll put the original Paper Mario. It has kinda good music in my opinion, but it's probably the worst in the series. Yeah, I said it. I'd rather listen to Sticker Star OST. Alright, for February, there is no need to be 2 arts. You only need 1. The first week is Mario Kart Wii. This soundtrack is an absolute banger, and I'm a bit sad this hasn't been added yet. But I think next year is the year it'll be added. For the second week, I think we will get a special release on Mario Tennis Fever. I'm pretty sure it's the same week it's releasing, and also they've been doing these for a while now, so that's fine. For the third week, I think they'll do Mario Clash for the Virtual Boy. Yeah, of course you don't remember it. Anyway, a Virtual Boy is already being released for NSO, so yeah, it's gonna be the exact same week, so you get my point. For the fourth week, it's actually Pokemon's 30th anniversary. So I think it will get Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, Silver, Crystal, and Gold. So yeah. Alright, for March, I think it will get Golden Sun, Dark Dawn. I chose this because we already have the Game Boy Advance game, so I think having the entire trilogy will be a good thing, even if people don't think the third game is that good. For the second week, it's Mario Day 2026, so I think they will put out Mario's Picross, Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins for the Game Boy, New Super Mario Bros. Wii for the Wii, and Super Mario Strikers and Mario Party 4 for the GameCube. I know it kind of seems like a lot, but remember, it's during Mario's 40th anniversary and during Mario Day, so I feel like Nintendo would want to put out a lot for the Red Plumber. I also chose Mario's Picross because I was originally going to put Mario Land, but they added it like 2 weeks ago, so yeah. No music for the third week because Mario Day, so yeah. For the fourth week, I think we will get Kirby and Whiskers. We haven't gotten Kirby content for a bit, and you know how much HAL Labs loves Kirby. So, yeah. There's also a 5th week in April or March, so I think we will be getting a special release, and that is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. For April, I think we won't get a track the first week because I think Nintendo will treat the Mario movie extra special. For the second week, I think we're going to get Mario Kart Super Circuit on the Game Boy Advance. It was originally Hotel Dusk Room 215 for the DS, but I changed it because I thought that was a too obscure a pick to get its own release, which is why I chose Super Circuit. For the third week, I chose Battalion Wars for the GameCube. I don't think Nintendo has any plans for the war kind of games, seeing as what's going on in the real world with Russia and Ukraine. So I think seeing a re-release of the games on the NSO is probably the best things that will happen, as well as adding music to Nintendo Music. For the fourth week, I went with a special release of Yoshi and Mysterious Book. April seems like the perfect time to release Yoshi and Mysterious Book, which is why it's here. For May, I thought for the first week we could get Dragon's Drive. Yeah, I know, it's kind of lame that our first full Switch 2 game is Dragon's Drive, but I guess we can take what we get. For the second week, I think we will finally get Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World. The remakes of these songs are honestly really good, and I really cannot wait for them to be added. For the third week, I think we will get Star Fox Zero. I'm just putting it here because it's Star Fox content. And you know, we haven't got a Star Fox in a long time. Oh my god, 11 years. And for the final week of May, I think we will get Kirby Totem Tumble for the Game Boy. I know it might sound a bit weird since I said Hotel Dusk Room 215. I gotta say that every time, don't I? Wasn't added because it was a more niche title. So why am I including Kirby Totem Tumble? Well, it's because they added Metroid 2 by itself, and that's more of a bigger franchise. So that's why Kirby Totem Tumble gets this treatment. We are finally at June, and finally, it's happening. We are getting Mario Kart World, bro! So we can finally listen to all of these amazing tracks from the game. But that does come at a cost. And that is no new music for the second week because, well, it's Mario Kart World. It's a massive soundtrack. For the third week, I think it will get Pikmin 1, Pikmin 1 New Play Controls, and Pikmin 1 HD. I put 3 versions of Pikmin 1 because they're essentially all the same game, but 2 of them just have widescreen. They all have the same soundtrack, so that's why they're added. For the fourth week, I think we'll get Wave Race Blue Storm. I feel like this title is niche, but not niche enough to, you know, get bundled in with other games, which is why it's got its own spotlight. Also, did you know that Wave Race started as a Game Boy game? Like, it had the game on a Game Boy? Anyway. For the fifth week, I originally predicted Yakuman DS, but for the same reason why I didn't put Hotel Dusk Room 15, it's the same reason why I didn't put that. So instead, we're getting Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury for the Wii U and Switch. I'm actually kind of surprised this hasn't been added yet. Just wait till they add that, like, next week. Or 2 weeks. For July, I think for the first week, we'll get Super Metroid for the SNES. I don't know what to say for this game because I don't really play it. Alright, moving on. For the second week, we are getting Wii Play and Wii Play Motion. We already have Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus, and we just got Wii Party last Monday. So I think this will probably happen next year. For the third week, I think we will get Super Mario Sunshine. And also Super Mario 3D All-Stars, I guess. Super Mario Sunshine has a banger soundtrack, and I am really excited to get this on the app. And for the final week of July, I think we will get Super Mario Sluggers. Mostly because we are probably not getting a new Mario Baseball game, at least for like a few years if it does even happen. For August's first week, I think we will get Donkey Kong Country Returns, Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, and Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. And we are getting 3 versions of Donkey Kong Country Returns because it's the same reason of why we're getting Pikmin 1 3 times. For the second week, we will be getting Metroid Prime Pinball. Why? I don't know, it just feels like a Nintendo thing. For the third week, I think we will get Mario Party. We just got Mario Party Jamboree, and there are like 15 to 20 other Mario Parties not included. For the fourth week, I think we will get Kirby's Dream Course for the SNES. I know this is a weird pick, but again, Nintendo was weird company, and I think it would be kind of cool adding this early on. And then for the fifth week, I think we will get Chibi Robo for the GameCube. Nintendo has been actually treating Chibi Robo pretty good recently, and by that, we just got the original game for GameCube Classics. Alright, for September in its first week, I think it's going to start off with a banger, and one I've been wanting for a long time since the app release, and that is Paper Mario the Origami King. If you are my one person who has watched the ranking, all the Paper Mario logos ranking, then you would know that I love this game. This is just my favorite game of all time. It's perfect. The soundtrack, the visual design, the game design, the gameplay, the collectibles, it's just peak. And I really want this to be added in or the Nintendo Music, because it's just that good. I am super sad it has not been added yet. So hopefully we will get it next year. For that second week, I think we will get a series that is based around music, and that is Rhythm Heaven. The original, to be exact. I'm honestly really surprised this hasn't been added yet, but I think 2026 is the year this will be added. For the third week, we will get a bundle of Game Boy games. That is Baseball, Alleyway, Balloon Kid, Picross 2, Game Boy Camera, Golf, F1 Race, Wave Race, Game Boy Gallery, Kid Icarus of Missing Monsters, Game & Watch Gallery, Yakuman, and the Frog for whom the bell toll for the Game Boy. I know 13 games sounds like a lot, but back in July we got 26 classic NES games on Nintendo Music. Plus their Game Boy games, they're small. And yeah, I also think they're gonna do this for all, if not most, consoles as well. For the final week, I think we will get another 2 Game Boy games. Those are The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. The reason why I put 2 Link's Awakening is because they have the exact same soundtrack. And yeah, like I said, they did that with I'm doing this with Pikmin 1 and Donkey Kong Country Returns. So yeah. For October, we will finally get Donkey Kong Bonanza from the GameCube. Why the fuck would I put the GameCube? Donkey Kong Bonanza from the Switch 2. This game has a really good OST and doesn't disappoint. And honestly, it's probably the best Donkey Kong soundtrack of all time. For the second week, we will get nothing, because I think they will think that Donkey Kong Bonanza is a big enough soundtrack. So that's why. For the third week, I think we will get WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. There isn't a Wario game on the app yet, so next year makes sense to do it. For the fourth week, it's Halloween, so I think we will get Luigi's Mansion 2 and Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. And yeah, that's it. For November, I think I'll start with Mario Party 2 from the N64. Again, there isn't really a lot of Mario Party music in the app, so this will just be adding more to the app, which is good. For the second week, I believe we will be getting Animal Crossing for the GameCube and Animal Forest from the N64. They're the same game, but different consoles, so that's why Animal Forest is here. For the third week, I think we will get Pikmin 2 New Play Controls, and Pikmin 2 HD. It's just been a while since they added Pikmin 1 to the service. For the fourth week, I think we'll get Metroid Prime 2 Echoes from the GameCube. We haven't gotten this yet, and it's kind of shocking since the first one was added way back near launch. But it's whatever. And for the final week of November, we will get Super Mario Maker and Super Mario Maker for the Nintendo 3DS. Since all the scenes from the game is on the app, I think we will probably see this at least next year or at least 2027. And I know these 2 games don't have the exact same soundtrack, but come on, they're similar enough. And for the final month, we have December. I would have skipped the first week, but it's a holiday season, so fine. Super Mario 3D Land. Honestly, I'm actually kind of excited for this one to come. While it's forgotten, I really like this soundtrack, and at time, I like it more than 3D World. For the second week, it's Kirby's Adventure. It's been a hot minute since how Let's put something Kirby content on Nintendo Music. And I feel like Kirby's Adventure is an obvious pick. For the third week, we will finally get Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. I mostly just wanted this because of the battle scene. And for the final week of the year, I predict we will get Super Smash Bros. From the N64. Finally, we can listen to all these amazing remixes in the Smash Bros. Game. And the crowd goes wild. Well, that's it for this video. I actually really enjoyed making this video, even if it was way longer than I thought. I know I missed like 2 deadlines, but hopefully this comes out today, because I'm currently recording this at 1:18 a.m. Please pray for me. I have to edit and I haven't gotten the footage yet. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully this comes out by today. Later today, not right now. It's 1:18 a.m. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.